I spoke to Zatanna Zatara about everything in the Dark Justice League, and she said that Raven is also a part of it now too, and she said she wants me in on it to help Raven battle Trigon and his cult. Then I said I locked that demon away eons ago. He wanted to rule Earth, and I told him it wasn't his to rule, so I helped to lock him away, and we almost threw away the keys, or so I thought. We threw away all the keys, but I guess I was wrong, and I decided to tell Harley and Poison Ivy that I definitely needed to give their children the same abilities as I gave Poison Ivy, and Harley and Poison Ivy both agreed without hesitation, and they even said how thoughtful and sweet. So I gave Harley's and Poison Ivy's children the ability to shut off their poison powers and become regular humans again. With a command, they can say poison powers off and shut off their powers indefinitely if they want to. So I gave our children the same abilities as I gave to Poison Ivy. So after I gave our kids the same powers as Poison Ivy, I decided to have another chat with Raven, and she said her mom's old cult found another way to bring her father back, and she even said she has a brother. And then I decided to help her brother achieve his goals, except this time he won't be using human souls to do it. So I decided to talk to Raven's brother before he turned into an evil supervillain, and I decided to help him while he's still a human being, and I'm going to stop this Trigon cult before it causes more trouble. I'm going to deal with Mother Mayhem before she becomes a problem, and Sebastian Sanger will have a better life with his sister. So I teleported in front of Raven and I said I am going to help your brother Sebastian Sanger publish his game like he wanted to before, and she said I just found out recently from Waller that's he's my biological brother. I thought I was alone, and I said he's struggling. Raven, he wants to give up and turn into his darkness because he doesn't know what else to do. He's almost lost hope, and I know where his mother is, and they are causing trouble for him, and that's one of the reasons he hasn't been successful in producing his game app. So I'm going to help him, and I'm going to kill his mother. She's pure evil, and I am to destroy Trigon's cult. Are you with me, Raven? And she said yes, you know I am. And I teleported in front of Mother Mayhem and I said hello you bitch, it's time for you to die. And then she tried to use her little magical staff and it couldn't hurt me at all, and I said pathetic, and then I shattered her staff with a punch, and I severely injured her by kicking her legs, and I broke her legs, and I said so you would make your son suffer for that wretched demon who cares nothing about you people. All he cares about is himself. He's completely evil and selfish, and he believes that he should own everything, but he doesn't deserve to own anything, and he doesn't own anything, and he never will. He will fail even without my intervention. I'm going to kill you and your cult, but first I want you to feel all the pain your son felt while you served Trigon. And then I showed Mother Mayhem all the terrible memories and the emotional pain she caused her own child, and then I beat her within an inch of her life, and then I destroyed her with a Hakai energy blast, and I said go to hell with your wretched demon lover. And then I killed all the remaining members of the Trigon cult before it became a problem, and then I saved Sebastian Sanger and I gave him the help he needed for his game app. I gave him all the resources he needed, and his game app became very successful and popular, and he became a very rich man after all that. And I said use your wealth to help people like you, Sebastian Sanger, use it to help the poor, never forget how you got here. And I closed a chapter in the Dark Justice League for now, and I informed Waller about everything, and since Raven was a witness she told her everything about what happened, and I also recorded everything in my bat helmet as I was fighting them. And she said you killed Mother Mayhem, and I said she was pure evil and she was trying to kill me, and so were all the other cult worshippers of Trigon. They got what was coming to them. You know what these people did? They have killed hundreds of innocent people over the years. I was not going to let that stand, especially because my wife Raven would be in danger. I couldn't allow them to live another day. And she said I didn't threaten you, and I said it was self-defense, and I recorded everything just for someone like you. They even confessed to all their crimes before I had to kill them. I'm just letting you know this is the type of people I killed out of self-defense. They got what they deserved, and I got rid of the human trash. One less criminal. You know I always prepared for someone like you, Waller, just in case you ever decided to sick the cops on me. I have all the evidence I need to walk away a free man. The same thing goes for Detective Gordon in Gotham. I recorded everything.